Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be playing Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War without any updates. So I know a lot of you guys have the question of whether or not this game is even playable without the updates, and if so, what you can and can't do, so I'm trying to answer that in this video, hopefully to answer all your questions. So keep in mind, I am playing this on PS5, so maybe the PS4 and Xbox One versions are a little different, but from what I've seen, this is from what I've heard from many people, it's pretty much the same across all platforms. So, yeah, let's get started. So the gist of it is, you really can't do much. The campaign, you can't even select it. It just says it's not installed. The zombies doesn't say it's not installed. However, if you select it, it just says an update is required to play zombies. And the multiplayer option is the only thing that isn't locked, and even this is extremely limited. So as you can see here, the only option you have here is just to play, and the loadout, operators, and barracks tabs are completely locked out. Here are the settings though. Pretty much all the settings seem to exist and work fine, however, so I'm just gonna quickly scroll through all the settings if you want to pause the video or something to look at them. Yeah, so these are all the settings that the game has. So yeah, it does have some COD caster settings, which is pretty cool. Although, I don't even think COD caster is usable in this pre-patched version. So yeah, really all you can really do is click the play button, and you'll get brought to this menu where you can choose from 3 different game modes with different bot difficulties, and that is it. What happens when you select a mode and you hit start match is it just picks a random map and puts you on it. So let's pick a team deathmatch and see what happens. And so yeah, it just put me on the map Satellite. So yeah, there are 2 maps you can play in this pre-patched version of the game. This one being Satellite, and then the second map being Moscow, which I might throw up a little bit of gameplay of for a couple seconds there, just to show what that looks like. But yeah, this is the Satellite map, and I'll play through a whole match just to show you what it's all like. But yeah, that's literally all you can do. In terms of loadouts, there are 5 preset loadouts you can choose from, and that is it. You can't customize your loadouts. The bots also run with the standard preset loadouts too, so the bots don't drop any weapons that are different from the preset ones. So yeah, it's very, very limited in terms of content, as you can see. Also in terms of score streaks, again, you can't customize that either. You're just stuck with the 3 default score streaks that you see here, and same thing with the operator abilities and everything like that. So yeah, really not great. And also, as you can probably see here, the frame rate is not great. The game does not seem to run very well in this pre-patch state as well. I have no idea if the PS4 or Xbox One versions are also like this, but yeah, the PS5 version is definitely not great when it comes to performance, which really sucks. Do you have a spy plane ready? I am going to change class to the point man just to try that out. I'm going to pick up the RPD as well, why not? So yeah, there really isn't much you can do, unfortunately. Which really sucks. It is a little better than last year's game, Modern Warfare. So Modern Warfare 2019 only let you play on one 2v2 map and a couple of random game modes on that. But it was literally just one 2v2 map, and that was it. So it's a little bit of an improvement over last year's game, but that's really not saying much. In fact, I made a video about it, about Modern Warfare last year when that game came out. And yeah, that game was really not great either. Although, admittedly, it did run better than this. So I guess that's one thing that Modern Warfare has over this game in terms of its pre-patched gameplay. I'm going to call in the artillery. Let's see. Oh, wow. I got a ton of kills there. Seems like there's also a lot of little graphical issues, as you can probably tell. The sand seems to be a bit weird looking. And yeah, the frame rate and the edges of some objects seem to look all weird too. Let's see if I can... Yeah, sometimes the edges of objects look really strange. It's really not a pleasant experience. It's not even all that polished, which is a shame, honestly. So, yeah, not great. I did also, by the way, in terms of performance, while the satellite map is really bad, as you can see in terms of performance, the Moscow map is a lot better, but it's still not great, at least from what I was able to see. I'm going to switch over to M16 next. Might as well try that one out. Another thing, too, this is a PS5 only thing, but in terms of off-disc support, the adaptive triggers on the PS5 controller actually do have support for this game off-disc, which is nice. Well, this game has support for the adaptive triggers off-disc for PS5 controllers, which is nice. And it does feel really cool, honestly. Feels really satisfying. You can turn them off in the options menu if you don't like them. So that's always nice, but it does have support for it if you want something to play with adaptive triggers. When you aim down sights, it has a lot of resistance on the left trigger, and when you fire, it's kind of like you're pressing down like a key or something. It's not like you're pressing down an analog trigger. It's like you're pressing down like a button or a key. It feels very weird, but it feels pretty good too. Honestly, I quite like it. I should probably call in some kill streaks now. Might as well. Oh. Yeah, well that spy plane didn't do anything. It does seem to play fine, it's just... there's a few visual glitches and it doesn't really run all that well. Well, I am going to place down this, because why not? Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow. The frame rate is getting pretty bad now for some reason. Yeah, like I said, this map is definitely the worst running of the two. Moscow runs a lot better, but it still doesn't run all that great, admittedly. But I would say it's at least an improvement over Modern Warfare 2019, but that's really not saying much. The last game, the last COD game that was fully playable off-disc without any updates was Infinite Warfare, which was back in 2016. That was 4 years ago, which is really surprising. That's a huge shame, because honestly, I really do like the COD series. I just really wish they were, playable off-disc. So, yeah. Another thing, this is actually a issue that I seem to only have in the pre-patched version of the game, is, you'll see in a second, actually, after the best plaything goes by. It kind of hangs on this screen for a while. It happens after every match I've played. It will literally just hang on this screen in particular for a really, really long time. As you could tell, it does eventually go back to the main menu after this, but it definitely takes its time. So, let's see how long it'll take to go back to the main menu. Oh, there it goes. So yeah, that is basically all you can do. I might try to load up another match to see if it puts me into Moscow. If not, then I'll just end the video. Right there. Yeah, there it goes. See, it puts me into Moscow there. I'll probably play this match and get a couple kills before ending the video. But yeah, this is what Moscow is like. These little intro cutscenes also have lots of frame rate issues, which really sucks.
Team deathmatch.
Yeah.
Weapons free. You are clear to engage.
So as you see, the Moscow map definitely does run quite a bit better. Also looks a little prettier, to be honest. I quite like the lighting in this map a lot. I think this map looks prettier than the satellite map. At least to me. Oh. Oh wow, I barely even saw him. Oh. Whoops. So yeah. That basically does sum up what you can do in this game, though. You can just play on these two maps. That's it. You can't customize your classes. Can't play campaign. Can't play zombies. You can only play on these two maps. That's it. So, yeah, definitely very, very limited. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, leave a like and a subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.